Hey everyone, JTISREBORN here for Epichorrorfans with my good friend Spiderjackangel doing a special unannounced review for the movie Sharknado 2, the second one. So, I'm going to give the mic to Spiderjackangel. I'm going to ask him what he thought of Sharknado 2, the second one. So,
well, I liked the movie. I thought it was very good. I thought it was highly, entertaining.
For the stupid type of movie, though.
Yeah, for the stupid type of film. Because let's face it, when I reviewed the first Sharknado, I gave that movie, I believe, an A+ for stupidity. Because the movie is twice as good as the first one in my eyes in terms of stupidity. But the movie is more self-aware this time. Like, the first one wasn't really 100% self-aware. This one is more self-aware. And
oh, good God, is it ever?
Yeah, and like they have a bunch of cameos. I'll let JTISREBORN go over the cameos when he gives his opinion.
So many cameos.
And overall, I would probably say that the movie's ending is probably the one biggest highlight of the whole entire movie, because the movie itself, I would say, is better than the first Sharknado, at least in my eyes, is better than the first Sharknado, but at the same time, the ending to Sharknado 2, the second one, is more epic because it just takes it to a whole nother level of craziness, and you will see, like, just a bunch of random shit happening, and you're just like, what? And not only that, but like probably one of the best moments in movie history is when
Finn.
Not Finn. I was going to say April. When there's two of them.
Yeah, Tara Reid. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, it was when April used the little table saw on the shark because she has a...
Yeah, she's trying to go full-blown Bruce Campbell. You need Bruce Campbell to show them how to, like, wield a chainsaw.
But I like that. I like how she just, I thought that was very good. And then the most epic thing was when Finn righted the shark down, and he landed it right on top of, it was the Eiffel Tower, right?
No, we're in New York, the Empire State Building or the Chrysler Building or something like that. But
yeah, it was a big building that he landed it down on, and it was.
He's flying through the sky with the chainsaw, mowing down sharks, fucking all New York. They're pulling out their shotguns, tridents, like this is Anchorman. Yeah. Where'd you get a hand grenade? I don't know.
Let's throw this
Brick
out.
Killed the guy.
Remember
with the trident.
One part where basically they said the closest chainsaw was New Jersey,
Yeah.
And then the old guy at the end, he had like a
4 chainsaws.
Yeah, like what?
And then they started like just obliterating all these sharks, and good lord, this was so extreme.
But however, you gotta admit, Finn's speech in the film.
Let's kill some sharks.
Well, the speech they gave before he said that is probably just as good as the speech in Independence Day, at least for me.
We're going to move on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. Yeah, or today we are canceling the apocalypse. Let's go kill some sharks. So, the movie, in case you people don't know the plot, which I don't know how you couldn't tell, it's a fucking tornado with sharks in it, and it's attacking New York this time. It's a whole hell of a lot crazier than the first movie. So there's going to be spoilers in this, obviously, but honestly, you're going to pretty much get what you expect with this movie. So let's go over some of the cameos. I thought the movie was hilarious for the stupid sense. In fact, I think in like Sci-Fi Channel is playing a movie as well, like Sharktopus versus Terracuda, which Conan O'Brien is going to be in. So you might want to check that one out. Yeah, I've seen his cameo. It's hilarious. But anyways, so let's go over some of the cameos. So the beginning of the movie, they're on an airplane. You know, sharks attacking an airplane. Not really original. I saw that in Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, but it's a lot funnier in this one. There's something on the wing. Something. There's a shark on the. These sharks are like there's like thousands of them. Like how are all these sharks being lifted in the air? But
And
you know
plus,
what?
there's the other thing I would have to say is that with the original Sharknado, you knew where the hurricane basically originated with. You knew where it
Mhm.
originated with. This one, you don't know where it originated with.
Yeah, it's just like I. They just went to the extreme. They took it to a whole new level of craziness. So, anyways, so they're on the plane. Finn's there with his wife, Tara Reid. Guess they're married.
Ex-wife.
No, they're
Ex-wife.
married again, or whatever.
No. Remember at the end of the film, he asked for her to remarry him.
Some shit. Who cares? Who gives a damn? It's Tara Reid. So, anyways, they're on the plane. The sharks start attacking the plane. The cameos in there was the guy from Airplane, the same pilot, and or some yeah, I think so. And then you got Kelly Osbourne, who's like, "Can I have your autograph?" And he's like, said something like, "Ozzy sucks," whatever. Actually, no, it had nothing to do with it. Then the sharks come through the plane and start attacking one. Finn, of course, is the only one who has to save the day. Like he lands the airplane. This guy cannot die. Like in the first movie, he's like, yeah, he becomes a hero. This one, no, nothing can kill this guy. He survives more close encounters than Schwarzenegger and Stallone put together in this movie. Like you ever see Commando where Arnold takes out the entire army by himself? Finn takes out like all these sharks. He survives somehow. It's kind of like a joke how he's able to just keep surviving. And like sometimes it's like, how do he survive? It's like the Batman like TV series. It's just like, oh, he just pops up. They don't even explain. So yeah, let's go over some of the cameos. Kelly Osbourne, Billy Ray Cyrus is in there. Jared from Subway, Perez Hilton, Andy Dick, Kurt Angle, who, by the way, someone was up with Kurt Angle's like neck or head, like, 'cause it looked really swollen. I don't know what it is. Probably on the supplements again. But anyways, so we had some of those people. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones right now. The dad from Independence Day is in there, like of Jeff Goldblum. Matt Lauer and Al Roker, David, the NFL player, Stratham.
Yeah, and Kelly.
Yeah, David and Kelly. Who else is in this? One of the actors from Look Who's Talking.
And most of these characters are playing themselves. Like
Yeah.
they're real, like individuals playing themselves.
I'm trying to think of any other cameos that I might be missing. If so, you can leave them in the comments below. But this movie was so extreme. I just love. There was even alligators in the sewers. Like
That was my one complaint with Sharknado too. Is that yes, the movie's called Sharknado. There shouldn't be an alligator in the sewer. It should be a shark.
yeah, I'm like, where the fuck did the alligators come from? It's
maybe
New York.
It's the alligator from Lake Placid. I don't know.
Oh yeah, another shitty Sci-Fi Channel series. The Lake Placid 2, 3, and 4. These Sci-Fi Channel original movies, like everyone knows why we watch them because they're crap. That's why we watch them.
But sometimes, like, when a sci-fi original movie is good, is like when it's more like in terms of being aware that it's stupid.
Well, like there used to be some, I think like a few years ago, like you might find one where they actually do try and put on a good movie.
Yeah,
and they actually use practical effects and try and be suspenseful.
I believe Bruce Campbell did it like a couple of good sci-fi films. I'm trying to remember, like one I
Alien
believe was
Abduction,
like
Alien something.
Terminal Invasion or something
Oh.
like that. I thought that one was actually pretty good. He did one that I thought was really stupid, but it was okay. It had like the man with so many brains or something like that.
The man with the screaming brain or whatever.
Yeah,
I've seen that one. That was pretty funny. But yeah, so anyway, Sharknado 2, they destroyed the Mets stadium, but it's okay because the Mets aren't winning anything anytime soon.
Oh, speaking of the baseball stadium, how about where the guy
hits the shark? He hits a home run.
Yeah.
They all just start getting bats and stuff. They start escaping. The sharks like take down the Statue of Liberty. I almost forgot about it. I felt bad for those like garbage men or whatever. Statue of Liberty takes them out. And then what they do to stop the tornado? The last movie they threw bombs at the Twister.
That didn't work.
That didn't work this time. Like we need to freeze. We need to like release some Freon explosion to stop the Sharknado. And then just the ending, like where he gets launched there, he's like, ah. Oh yeah, Vivica Fox is in this too. Oh, another character, cast member from Independence Day in this movie. Just wanted to point that out.
Also, it should be thrown out for some reason. I don't know why, but Tara Reid thought the sharks were following her in the film.
It's like Jaws the Revenge. Jaws the Revenge. They're ripping off another shark movie. They ripped off 2 shark movies, I think, in this one. Jaws the Revenge. The sharks, they're following us after what you did. I'm like, the sharks are following them, and it's caused by global warming.
And how about the fact that the shark that Finn rides down at the end is the same shark that took her hand off,
and it still had it in her like the whole time. No, that's just like in the last movie where the one girl gets eaten through the air, and then Finn rides through the chainsaw.
That was, ridiculous, but it.
How about we replace Frogger on the sharks?
This was like, there was a lot that shark could have took in that probably could have got the hand out of the, digestive system or whatever, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so stupid, but yet so entertaining.
What else? Oh man, there's just so much garbage in this movie, but it's great. How about the part where he's leapfrogging the sharks? He's jumping. Yeah, he jumps the sharks.
You just said, right?
Yeah.
Don't say you jumped the shark.
No, he jumped on the shark. He jumped from shark to shark.
Yeah, I know, but after Finn jumped, from shark to shark, his friend or whatever said, oh, brother, whatever, basically said, you know what you did, and Finn's like, don't say you jumped the shark.
Wow, this movie was so like overdone, but like the ending, however, they're just throwing. The ending is so much crazy. It's like thousands upon thousands of sharks are raining down all over Manhattan. People are like throwing.
New York.
We're in New York. We can kick these sharks' ass. Wow. I was amazed that this movie like even exists. Think about it. Like at least the first one, like it's an original idea. I've never heard of a Sharknado.
Yeah, I remember I showed you the trailer to the first movie, I believe.
Yeah, I was just laughing my ass off when I saw it. I'm like,
shark, tornado.
Enough said. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of these movies out there. I mean, shoot. If you want a funny video, watch the top 40 shittiest shark movies. It's a list that somebody did last year. But since then, there's been a couple others. Ghost Shark was pretty bad. Literally, the shark, it's a ghost shark that kills people like through pools, bathtubs, through like a bucket.
Mm-hmm. Ghost
Shark was a bit much. It was kind of dull and boring. I've seen some other shitty shark movies. Two-Headed Shark Attack was pretty funny. What else is another one? Blue Demon is absolutely painful to sit through. Like, I don't recommend Blue Demon. That one is...
Swamp Sharks?
Swamp Sharks, yes. That one. Sand Sharks. You sand of a bitch. Oh. What was
Malibu Shark Attack?
Malibu. Jersey Shore Shark Attack.
I remember that.
No, one that I think is absolutely hilarious, one of my favorite ones, is Shark Attack in the Mediterranean. Because, like, in the movie, this one guy's like, shark alarm, hurry, shark alarm. He says it like 15 times, like a span of a minute. And then there's also, in Shark Attack in the Mediterranean, there's a song called Do the 60. It's like, hey, B, C, you, get ready, 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 do the 69. Hey, you, 69. And there's a pop song called Do the 69 in the movie.
Theme songs in a shark movie. Sharknado had its very own theme.
Yes, Sharknado or something like that. God,
I want to get that downloaded on my freaking iPhone and basically put it on my ringtone.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Matt Lauer and Al Roker in this. I don't know if I probably said this already, but like they just basically report the whole movie, what goes on.
Yeah.
Wow, this was Sci-Fi Channel's most watched program ever. I think it was like 4 million views or something.
Well, not only that, but it basically beat out some other network re-airing of other shows, and
I think it was might have been the most watched thing that Wednesday night,
yeah,
because a lot of people were talking about it. Like, I know a lot of people, like, when I talk to them, they're like, did you see it? Like, no, I didn't. And then I asked, like, one person who's like, yeah, I watched it. Like, I turned it off, like, when the sharks were flying down. It was like, I turned it off when the guy started flying through the shark store and taking everybody out. See, we're having a good time discussing this movie. Everybody knows what type of movie it is, but we can have fun just, like, ripping on it and just having...
Well, let's be fair. The only reason why I can say I watched that, I can't speak for you though, but the only reason why I watched it is because I like the original one, and I like dumb, stupid films. And
I love dumb, stupid films. Like when they're supposed, when you know they're supposed to be dumb, stupid. Like those are fun, entertaining movies. Or like the movies that end up being like total disasters. There's movies like there's two types of like dumb movies. There's obnoxiously dumb that's like not like funny dumb, for instance, like the most recent Transformers movie I thought was just obnoxious.
I have not seen it. I want to see it though.
Yeah, it's the worst one of them all, I'd say. I mean, the only person who does a good job in that movie is Stanley Tucci, who's playing like the Steve Jobs type character. It was just like we'll get it. That's not a discussion for this video, but like that's an example of like just obnoxiously dumb. And then there's like funny dumb like this. Like there's intentionally funny dumb like this, and then you get like a funny dumb movie like The Room that just ends up being like a masterpiece of dumb. By the way, I met Tommy Wiseau.
Good for you.
Yeah. But anyways, anything else you want to add to Sharknado 2, the second one review?
I would say if I was going to grade it, I'd give it the same as the first one, which I believe I gave a 10 out of 10 to. But, however, as a serious review in terms of giving it a serious rating, I would probably say I would give it about a 5 out of 10 or maybe a 6. Like, that's a more serious type rating.
Yeah, like honestly, everybody knows, like, giving it like a serious, there's like two ways you can go about this. Like the serious review like you did, I'd probably give you the same. For like a dumb, stupid, funny movie like this, it's like, for me, it's like 9 out of 10 material for like that type of movie.
Yeah, I mean,
and like a 5 out of 10 for like, or 4 out of 10 probably for like that type of movie. For like just an actual movie in general, this gets like a 3 or 4
even
out of
one
10.
of the reviewers of the film, well, an actual, reviewer basically said as an actual film, he gave it like a F+, but however, as a dumb, campy film, he gave it like a B, so.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, but it's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So anyways, that's going to do it for this special Sharknado 2, the second one review. Yeah, the movie, it's fun. Like, if you're into if you're into that crap, you'll enjoy Sharknado 2, the second one.
Yep.
It's a miracle of filmmaking. I've seen it all. I really have. Sharks and tornadoes. Like, we should do a video discussing shitty shark movies.
Actually, just to throw this out there, JTISREBORN actually did a video on his Facebook about certain scenes in Sharknado 2, and if he is willing to do this, I think that he should somewhat add that, maybe like after this we get done our review here.
I'll add a little bit of that clip there.
Yeah, it was really good.
I'll add that clip in there. I'll add like just a little bit of like what to expect from like part of this movie. Just a little bit of a taste after this. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this review. If you're into this dumb thing, go check out Sharknado 2, the second one. It's gonna be airing multiple times. You're probably gonna make a Sharknado 3 that comes out next year.
Oh, it's already free. It's already.
Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do with that one. Maybe like the day after
it's gonna
tomorrow.
happen at Finn's wedding.
Finn's wedding? Is that what you heard?
Yeah, that's what I think it's gonna be.
I don't know, like
him and Tara Reid, April are gonna get married. That's where Sharknado is gonna happen.
I want to come up with like, my friend and I were like joking around one day, coming up with different shark movie concepts. We came up with like a list of 50 shark movies or something like that. We just thought of like Mafia Sharks, the movie. Our favorite one is like this. It's like, the movie Free Willy.
Yeah.
Well, our idea with it was like a kid gets bullied by people, and then he meets a shark, like a great white shark that can talk, and he becomes friends with it, and he like gets revenge on the bullies with the shark. Or you know what? It'll be instead of a great white, it'll be a bull shark, and it'll be called Bully Shark, the movie. Copyright JT's Reborn. Oh, we should totally make that movie. Just call it Bully Shark, and just have the poster be like him raising his hand in the air, and like there's kids like trying to like they're like hanging from something, or like the shark's jumping out of the water, like it's a parody of like Free Willy, and it's like about to eat someone. Oh wow, so Bully Shark. Yeah, we should do another video like talking about like just crappy shark movies. But anyways, we gotta end this thing. We've been rambling on about Sharknado 2 for a while, but yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me, Spiderjackangel. I hope you all had fun watching us talk about this movie, and go check it out. It's really dumb. All right, well, sayonara.